Here at the 2012 LAPC with World Champion Joe Hachem. Now you have a WPT title, you obviously have the World Series of Poker title. What would it mean to win here at the LAPC?
I've already tweeted about this. I'm here to win my second WPT title, so watch out, world. And I was reminiscing about my on the bubble maneuvers last year. I think I might put that up on my Twitter as well. But you know what? As I've said before, Matt, the reason I come here is because of you, and you run such a great tournament. And I say it behind your back, in front of your face. It's really good to be here, and another title, especially this one, would be awesome. Because, to be honest, these days this is the best WPT event in the world, and it would mean a lot to me to win here.
Yeah, you're just coming off your event. You know, I call it your event, the Aussie Millions. Obviously, it's a great event, and you know, where people travel from all over the world to your hometown. And I know you're traveling less. This is your West Coast swing. You're going to go from here to Bay 101, and you know, why are you traveling less these days?
I think, you know, I've just reached a point where I worked really hard for the first 5-6 years. As you all know, there wasn't anywhere on the planet that I didn't touch. I think it's just time for me to enjoy it, you know, rather than the grind. With my new sponsors, the APT and Asian Logic, they've given me that freedom, which I'm loving. You know, they basically said to me, look, what we want from you is to play a couple of tournaments in Asia, and you tell us where else you want to play and how often you want to play, and we'll work around that. And I've always said my ideal schedule is to do 4 major trips a year, which would include this trip here, the World Series, obviously, that World Series Europe and EPT London, and then back here for like an Epic and a WPT, another WPT. I'm home for 3 months at a time, away for 2 weeks. Life is perfect at the moment. I love it.
I love that. It's awesome. One thing about the LAPC and the Commerce Casino that you don't find everywhere in the world is that, you know, we have a big tournament up here tonight, a 5K, but you're not playing it. You're going down to play the cash games. It's like this is the world's biggest poker casino, and the cash games here, unfortunately for me, cost me a lot of players sometimes. Why is that? Are the games just that good, or there's so many, or what is it about the cash games?
Yeah, I think the Commerce has such a huge depth of players, and when the LAPC is on, everybody's in town. Everybody who plays the game to any level is in town playing. And you know that if you miss the tournament or you bust out of the tournament, there's plenty of cash games downstairs. I came in yesterday, I went downstairs, I couldn't believe it, like every table was full with the game, you know, ranging, you know, from all levels, you know, all the way up to 500, 1,000. And I think that variety is good. It's good. That's why it's so successful. People come here because they know. It's not like some place you go, if you're out of the tournament, you're sitting in your room, you know, or if you're out of the tournament, you've gone home. You don't have to go home here. You can stay here, and, you know, you've got mega satellites, super satellites, whatever's going on all around you. You can't beat it, to be honest, mate.
Well, I love it. You're a great advertiser for me. I do appreciate it. You do so much.
Just telling the truth. Just telling you
so much for the game of poker as well, and I really appreciate it, Joe. A deep run last year, maybe a little bit deeper this year, and maybe all the way.
I hope so.
All right. Joe Hachem, Matt Savage from the LAPC.